Well, that doesn't look good.
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Right. I've ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
Okay. Hopefully that is all. Oh. Papalymo's dead for good.
Omega destroyed the cocoon. Papalymo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
I'm not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I'm in to find out. Let's be on our way. Okay. One moment, everything was functioning perfectly and next it wasn't. Makes no sense. We need to see what happened ourselves, and soon. Okay. Ooh, good achievement. The Forge of Fate. Once again, ill express how glad I am for you all unharmed. When Omega came hurling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos. I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. You don't wait. We must. This LDC series is expecting us. Worry not, Hafner. Gazessa and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. My thanks to you, Gary. The council convened a short while ago. Let us make haste to Lotus Stand. All they are eager to hear your testimony. So to the Conjurers Guild. Let's see, awaits you within. My friends, full eagerly have we awaited your return. If you indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done. You're too kind, Elder Caesar. As I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in waking Omega Eye, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that allowed. My words could do justice to such scene. None of my choosing, that much is certain. But I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from his midst arose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other's odd in the skies over Gurabania. The primal might defied belief. It seemed the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of his blows, and it wielded such magics as I have never seen, and hope to never see again. The battle raged on with no end in sight until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere in Alamegan soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye, it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow upon the other. While most among us could think only of Bahamut, looking upon the primal's form, the omens were heard whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that being resembles a creature from a far eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. This Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on Gurabania side of the border. Aye, which is why we have sent our main force under command of Marshal Taropin to capture the wall. With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gridania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council is adjourned. Well, I explained a few things. I'll wager that flash of light coincide with our loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engage Omega stasis system, so even if his hands fall into Imperial's lap, it will be of no use to them, save perhaps a statue. Correct. Without me to guide your efforts, it would take them decades to the core functions, if they manage it at all. Such strenuous assurances do much to calm our fears, yet the relic's fate is but one of the several concerns. Indeed, I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the Resistance representative in Garabania. Though Ilbud has forced their hand, it will seem only logical that we seek alliance, given the inevitability of Imperial retaliation, and by working in concert, it's not impossible that Alomega might finally be wrested from Galmo's grasp. You must be exhausted, and will only suggest that you retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if you might first make a small detour. Yashola and others have gathered at the Amarese Spire, and I imagine you too will be interested to see what has become of the wall, now that the cocoon is gone. This decided, lead on. Both on, let me go. Bum 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 bum. Hello, Ishtola.
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilbird's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
Not the brightest move, but hey.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega. Gods! I am no
Outmatched, more
stranger
like
to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She is up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhap she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Ida.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
Ida, there is no need to explain.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask. 20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric. And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too, and I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Charlian. That was where she met Master Louis Soir.
Wait,
He introduced
she
her
made
to
it
the
to
circle of
Charlian?
knowing.
Ain't that an island?
She eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Well, if you knew
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know. Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them.
But you've never told me.
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise. When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself, and it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papalimo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me. The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it. So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
War is upon us once more.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker. We leave for the east, for Doma.
Okay, so just cut out the voice acting in the middle of the scene. It was brave of Liz to remove her mask after so long, though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papa Lima's list. The one act may have plain a determination to move forward. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road, and her resolve. On this road she has resolved to walk. Let us return to the Rising Stones. They're quite a story to tell, Tatari. And my sister. Yeah, let's go. Well... Oh, and here it is. So, this is a good time to say, yeah. That's the end of the patches. So, I still gonna turn in the quest. Get my last reward. But yeah, oh, dude. This song just hits different. But yeah, Heaven's Word is just so good. Yeah. But yeah, let me talk about the next project while the credits are rolling. And yeah, after this I will do Fire Emblem. I will do the Golden Deer route, or was it Verdant Wind it's called or something. But yeah. That's 3 out of 5 rounds in that game. Take me forever to finish 3 houses. At least it gives me like a ton of content. And a new game has come out, and I'm not even halfway done with. Yeah. But I will do that, and then I will probably move to Pokemon. I will come back here doing this. Pokemon shouldn't take too long because, yeah, I will do the remake. But if you did, I will do that as well. Let us just skip this. We have seen enough of the credits now. I will take a week break though. Between I will take a week. I will be working on my or whatever. Yeah, the Bugcatcher Hardcore Nuzlocke. I will work on that, but on that, no, I will just. I will just take it here. Oh, I will just take like a few days where I'm not just chilling out, basically. Before I start recording again. You will not notice any difference because I'm so far ahead that a week break doesn't make a difference. So, thankfully, that's good. But let us turn in this quest. He have mentioned that Alfner has appraised. Alfner appraised me of all that came to pass in Gridana. Only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. This has chosen a path, and as her friend, we must do what we can to support that choice. We are fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the world and opened the way to Girabania, we will have a little choice but to fight. Which is not to say the cause is unworthy, after all. Ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably say is not wisdom but indolence, correct? I, for one, is looking forward to joining the hands with the Alamegans and striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire, as I suspect do you. Quick march! The Imperials will soon come to the sea senses. We must be ready to face their retribution. It's almost time, Father. Aye, almost. Stand firm, Pippin. I'll learn to brace myself against the charge of the Bull of Omega. No one will dislodge me. The massacre, yeah. Hopefully Shinra cleaned up all the corpses, so we don't have to do it. Hopefully. Very well, Elbud. I will take her home back. For the both of us. Meanwhile, at the evil Empire... My Lord Viceroy, our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Belsar Wall has fallen to the Oars in Alliance. The hunt for Omega and the known icon continues. They both yet elude us. No. The hunt for Omega and unknown icon continues. They both yet elude us, my lord. The battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? Forgive me, my lord. I did not intend... You will be done. Unknown, my spies tell me Doman call is Shinryu. That it proved match for Omega. Yes, the coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting.